What's up, guys? Welcome to our Minaal Rolltop Bag review. During this review, I am going to take you through the ins and outs of the Rolltop bag. We are going to pack it out to show you how much we can fit inside. I'm gonna try it on, test out the comfort. I'm gonna give some pros and some cons as well, and then stay tuned until the end of the review because just in case this isn't the perfect bag for you, I'm gonna give you a couple alternative recommendations. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start off with the gist of the Minaal Rolltop bag. So coming in at 15 liters, this is a really great, reliable, easy access, everyday carry bag. It's got a super streamlined look and a surprising amount of capacity. And it does all that while still maintaining a very minimalist look and feel. Some of its top features, we have easy access into the main compartment with this middle zipper, easily stowable shoulder strap, some fidlock magnetic closures, and a laptop compartment that fits up to a 16-inch device. This bag is 15 liters, and for reference, this is what it looks like on me. I'm 5'2". It weighs about 1.96 pounds. It does only come in one color option. It comes with a lifetime warranty. And for everything that you see here, this bag is going to cost you about $250 US. And if you are interested in this, you're like, that is one good looking bag, and you want to make a purchase, we do ask that you use the first link in the description below. That link is just always going to offer you the best price for these bags, and it's always going to show some support to the Gear for the Girls YouTube channel, which we greatly appreciate. Thank you very much. But let's see what this bag's all about, shall we? Let's get into the front of the Minaal Rolltop bag. For these materials, we have sleek 600D poly blend fabric, and I mean sleek it is. This is a good looking bag. I love the materials. I think it's very classy looking, very streamlined, and also very slim. And like I will say that when it is fully packed out, I think it maintains its very sleek, slim profile, which is really nice if you're smaller like me. It's not gonna be a super bulky pack. This bag is pretty light, and these materials are going to offer you some nice weather resistance and some good durability, which is always nice. And like I said, it is a pretty minimalist bag. So on the front, we do have 2 pockets, and inside we do have a mesh zippered pocket as well. Same thing on the other side. And I do really like these pockets because the main compartment is really minimalist. There's not a lot of organization going on. So I think these 2 front pockets are really good for your smaller bits of gear that you're carrying. All right, so we're gonna just start packing this out as if this is my EDC bag. So these are my everyday carry essentials, my smaller things. I'm gonna start with my sunglasses since there is no dedicated sunglass compartment. I'm going to put that in the mesh pocket so they have their own little spot. I am also going to throw some lipstick in there and some hand sanitizer. It's good for one side. On the other side, if you are someone that likes to put your phone in your backpack, this is the iPhone 15 and it fits perfectly in there. You can put it in that little mesh pocket as well, it fits. I'm also gonna go ahead and throw my AirPods in there, a portable charger, a cord, and my wallet. So I did pack this pocket out a little bit more than this. So like this side, pretty thin. This side just has a little extra bulk to it. Just depends how you really like to pack it out. But those pockets do provide a lot of room for just your smaller things. I wouldn't put too much bulky items in there. And then like I said, like this is a pretty minimalist pack. So that's about it for the front. Let's get into the middle of the Minaal Rolltop bag. So like the name suggests, we got some roll top action going up here. So it is easy to access the top from there. We just open these little fidlock magnets, roll it up, and then there is the inside of the pack. I do think that these magnets are pretty strong and they clasp in really nicely, so it's not gonna be easy for someone to open your bag that way. And then also with a bag like this, I know that some people might be worried that anyone can just zip this open, stick their hand in, steal your stuff. But with this, I will say I think it's very convenient. You can just pop the zipper puller right there behind it, roll it down, and then no one from the outside has access to that zipper. So I find that very secure. Definitely gives me a peace of mind while I am wearing the backpack. And then one thing I don't really like about roll tops is that you have to pack it from the top if you can't get good enough access to the main compartment from other parts of the bag. But that is why I love this bag, because you just unclasp it, unzip, and you get full access into that main compartment from that zipper. And it is a wide opening. So that's how I'm going to pack the bag out. We're gonna leave it open like this. On the inside, we have the laptop compartment with a little Velcro strap to secure it in place. On one side, we do have a zippered pocket. Same thing on the other side. And that is really about it. It is a very minimalist bag. It's a very minimalist main compartment. If you do travel with a lot of little things, like you might want to pack them out more in the pockets, or like this is a bag that I would use a tech pouch or like a dopp kit to pack in there just to provide a little bit extra organization. All right, so we're gonna start packing this bad boy out. First up, we'll start with the laptop compartment. It says it can fit up to a 16-inch device. Here is our pretend 16-inch laptop. It is a beauty. Let's see if it fits. Shove it on in. Oh yeah, that fits literally perfectly, like absolutely perfect. So if you do have a protective case over it, probably won't fit, but I don't think you need it. I think this is a really nice laptop compartment. I really do like Minaal's laptop compartments. They're nestled in like the middle so that all the edges are away from the edges of the bag. So if you drop the bag, the laptop's not gonna hit the floor at any point. Like, I think it's nicely padded. I think it's very safe and secure in there. And I'm a pretty harsh critic when it comes to laptop compartments. I'm a bit of a freak when it comes to my baby. I want her to be safe and secure. And I always usually use a protective case when I put it in a laptop compartment, but I really like this one. We're gonna put this 13-inch MacBook Pro in there, and like, it feels very secure in there. It's got the padding. It's away from the edges. It's got nice padding on the back, and it's a little bit tight in there, so I know if I use a protective case, like, it's just gonna eat up a little bit more space in the main compartment. So I'm gonna have to take one for the team on this one. I think it's secure in there. I'm gonna leave it without the protective case. Then next, I'm going to throw my jacket at the bottom. I'm gonna put my book and my journal in here, my headphone case, a little tech pouch right at the top here. For these two side pockets, one, I'm gonna put my travel adapter in one, so it's just got its own little spot. The other side, there is a little key leash. It's got a very short leash, and it's a little tight. Like, I do wish that maybe it could retract, move a little bit, but you know, whatever. Just gonna pop it on. That was pretty easy. Tuck it away. Keys are secure. If you don't have a tech pouch, you can put some cords in there. You could put some of the smaller bits of gear that you put in those front pockets. If you want a less bulky look, you could move them into this pocket. I just don't travel with a bunch of smaller things, so I don't really need a bunch of pockets, so you can really put whatever you need in there. And I am, lastly, just gonna throw a packing cube in here as well. I really wanna show you what it looks like fully packed out and see if the roll top gets compromised at all, if it's really packed. So we're just gonna put that right on top, and we're gonna try and zip this bad boy closed. It is pretty full. Zip it closed. Put the zipper inside, roll a little, and then, so as you can see, it's kind of a little bit hard to get those magnets in. They do go in though. I still think, like I said, a very slim profile. Like, it is thin, it's not popping out, is not bulky. That zipper does feel very secure. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna be able to get there and unzip to the main compartment. So, but I will say one thing, that if you are packing this bag out like to the brim, you wanna fit more in it, and it's gonna start filling up at the top, I can see these magnets sort of like popping in and out a little bit because it might be overstuffed. Like, I think that you have to stop at a certain point with this bag because of the roll top and the magnets. So that might be a con if you are looking to really, really pack it out, if you do carry a lot of stuff. But I do think that it just has a super slim, streamlined look. One of the reasons that it is that way is because, if you can see, there's no water bottle holder. So if you are someone that like that, you're either gonna have to put it in your main compartment and it's next to your laptop, which is a no for me, or you're gonna have to hold it. So pros and cons depending on your personal preference. And then lastly, for the middle, we do have this top handle. It has really soft materials, a little bit of padding, which is nice. I think it is in a good spot. It's not too far back. I feel like I have control over the bag from where the handle is. And I think it just suits the bag's aesthetic very nicely. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the middle. Last thing we got, we're gonna test out the back, try it on, see how comfortable it is. So let's get into the back of the Minaal Rolltop Bag. So first up for the back, we have not super thickly padded shoulder straps. Honestly, they're really not that padded. They are pretty thin. They do have very soft materials, which is nice. We've got 2 external lash points for some external carrying. We've got an adjustable sternum strap with a little whistle as well. Yeah. And below that, we've got the adjustable straps with some dangle stoppers as well. And then below that, these straps are stowable. So it's a super easy system. You just unclip. And then up here, there's just a little clasp. You just unpop it and you stow them bad boys away. 1 and 2. Clasp that back. And then you've just got a super clean look. And then you can get rid of these. You tuck these in back here so you don't have the weird buckles popping out. And then you've just got a very clean looking bag. This is great if you do take this bag traveling because it's gonna offer a little dangle-free experience. It'll easily go in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you without all the straps and the dangles flopping around everywhere. I do kind of wish though that there was like a side handle just in case I am putting in the overhead compartment, just one extra way to grab the bag. But you know, it is pretty small, so it's not a necessity. It's just something that I would have liked. And then for the back panel, it's nicely padded. We've got soft materials. These cuts do offer some nice airflow. So yeah, I do think that it's nicely padded. And then lastly, we do have this little hidden pocket that is in the back as well. And it goes till about right here. So if you're using this while you're traveling, that's a great spot to put your passport. It can fit a phone. You can put some extra cash or like a thin wallet back there. It's a pretty versatile pocket. See if it can fit my iPhone 15. Oh yeah, fits right about there, so there's still some extra room. That's just a nice hidden pocket to have, like, you know, just offers a little extra form of carrying something small. But I would just be careful, don't put something a little bulky or that pokes out back there, because when you're wearing it in backpack mode, like, that's the first thing you're gonna feel on your back. Speaking of, I think it is about time we test her out. Let's clip this back on. How will the bag feel when worn? Let's tighten. I usually wear my bags as tight as they can go, so dangle stoppers just don't do anything for me. If you wear your bag looser, dangle stoppers may do something, may do a little bit of something, but I'm used to this dangle. And that's the bag on, fully packed out. Let's clip this sternum strap. Okay. First thing that I notice, really soft materials, like it feels really nice on my back. I do feel a little bit of pressure around girls. Straps are kind of going in. Yeah, so I would probably wear this bag without the sternum strap because yeah, it does take a bit of pressure off my back, but then it just applies pressure to my chest area, which is not comfortable. So I'm gonna leave that unhooked. The straps are a little wide here, but this is just something that's because I wear my bag so tight. Like sometimes if the straps are a little bit thicker, they dig into my neck, but that's just the position that I wear it. So if you wear it looser, it probably won't feel that way. But luckily the straps are thin and they're not like super thickly padded, so it doesn't dig in a lot. I like that they are thinner as they go down. It's pretty comfortable. The back panel is very nice. Not super padded, but like I don't feel my laptop. I can feel my phone though poking out from that pocket, but it's very light. So I feel like if I'm walking around the city and it's hot out, I'm a sweaty girl, like it's gonna have nice airflow back there. It's not gonna be like trapping heat. And I think it looks pretty good on me. Like I said, slim profile. It's a nice fit. Like I think that this is a very good everyday carry, especially if you've got a laptop and some tech gear and stuff. Like I think this is a great choice. All right, now let's get into the pros and the cons of the Minaal Rolltop Bag. Pro number 1 is definitely gonna be the look. It's slim and sleek profile. And pro number 2 is gonna be that awesome laptop compartment. But for my cons, con number 1 is gonna be, I don't think that these are the most weather resistant materials, especially if you're putting your laptop in there. And con number 2 is that there's no water bottle holder. But if you're just thinking to yourself, oh my God, I need that bag, I want that bag, and you would like to make a purchase, we do ask that you use the link in the description below. Thank you. But if you're like, nah dude, that ain't my bag, I wanna see some other options, You know I got you. Here are the alternatives to the Minaal Rolltop Bag. All right, for my alternative recommendations, I got 2 for you. Numero uno. We've got Millican the Smith Rollpack. This is a great alternative if you are looking for another EDC because it's the same size, but it's just gonna offer a bit better weather resistance, and it has 2 water bottle holders. And also, just the color. I mean, we love colors over here. So if you would like to learn some more information about this bag, you can check the link in the description below. And for alternative recommendation number 2, we've got the Alpaca Shift Backpack V2. This is gonna be a really good alternative if you were looking for a pack that's just a bit bigger, like you're looking for more of a travel backpack instead of an everyday carry, or you just have a lot more gear that you travel with day to day. This is a great option. It's got the roll top style. This is X-Pack materials, so it is very weather resistant. It's got 2 water bottle holders, and it has its own designated laptop compartment. This is a very cool bag. There is a lot of information on it, so if you would like to learn everything there is to know about it, you can watch our full review right here. Alrighty guys, and that is all for this review today. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you are liking these videos, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. My name is Marissa. This is Gear for the Girls, brought to you by Nomads Nation. Peace.